Hey, everybody. I don't know. Well, calm down. Gee. You know, I can't help but notice that every time the Mexican's not here, you freak out. Calm down. I guess I should be glad he's not playing with the knife again.
He likes it.
Hi, Connie.
There's the knife.
No. You calm down. Anyway. Okay, so yeah.
He just blinks in and out of existence. Hi, Kobold.
Well, you gotta remember, Kobold's favorite shape to take is literally nothing, so there's that. But anyhow, hello, Mr. Bishop.
Hello, everyone.
As you saw in the title tonight, we're talking about a specific weird thing. Originally, I planned we were just going to talk about, some more cryptid stuff. And, there's an expression about falling down a rabbit hole,
Hi, Connie. Hi, Tina. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. And it's kind of fitting because the jackalope, boy howdy. The jackalope is a weird little thing because everyone thinks they know everything about the jackalope. You do not. I was subjected to a plethora of conspiracy stories and contradictions, and I'm not joking. The jackalope might accidentally have made the single greatest argument for anarchy. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. This is... Hi, Sean. This is off the walls, and we're just going to jump right into it. Of course, we're talking about the jackalope tonight, and my jackass is not here. Did he go back to West Virginia?
Probably.
Oh, bloody course. He mentioned it. I did not miss that. We have not had that happen in several weeks.
Shoopy missed you, though.
Oh, no, he got me in the shoulder.
Yeah, usually he gets you in the neck or the face or the hat.
Hi, Dad. Anyway, yeah, no, you just sit here with your anti-famine. Is gluttony an anti-famine? I mean, I know I call her anti-famine, their relationship, but what would be an anti-famine? Would that be gluttony? There's an extra layer to their names. I didn't even realize it.
Prosperity? Hey, Chester.
Anyway, though, yeah, I'm kind of random here, but no. So we're gonna start off with this one. I want you to think about the jackalope. Think about whatever you know about them. Okay, you're wrong. So the jackalope is even still today kind of argued about what is it. Some people argue they're a type of cryptid. Some argue they're not. Abundance. Sean says abundance is the anti-famine. Personally, personally, my argument with the cryptid, or for the jackalope, is that they are kind of all of the above. They're officially, canonically, considered a mythological creature, or a American folk legend. And I want to point something out real quick here, because there's this very nasty misconception about American folk tales and lore. Because a lot of people hear the expression tall tale. And there's this inaccurate opinion. You see it especially a lot with not Americans. Like from Canada, for example. They think tall tale is a nice way to say a lie. You know how they have the phrase a little white lie? A lot of other countries think that tall tale is a American expression for a harmless lie. Tall tales are not lies. Lies are told with the intention of deceiving somebody. You know what I mean? Like if I tell the bishop over there how his hair looks really nice. That's a lie. I'm saying it to deceive him.
Ow.
I needed an example. Okay, leave me alone. Actually, no. You have. Yeah, I'm jealous of your hair because you actually still have yours, asshole.
It's not my fault.
I'm blaming you anyway.
Blame my dad.
Fine, Mr. Bishop, it's your fault that your son has a full head of hair and I can use the solar flare technique. Anyway, though, some people wonder why I wear this hat.
Oh, you're fine.
No, I'm not. I look like I'm one stage away from evolving into Hulk Hogan.
You think too much about it.
Anyway, well, see, that's the point. That's the Jackalope. Because the thing about the Jackalope is that everyone has... Did you hear that? Or what the hell? What is going on around here? Oh, I sit corrected. On the show with the Jackalopes tonight, we do have the jackass.
Fuck you. I was stuck in a time warp paradox place.
Jesus?
Oh,
You're off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of... Jesus is here, everybody. You can't see him, which is surprising because there's a whole lot to see. But anyway, so how are
I
you?
will accept that just because we're both big people. If it was anybody else, I would have thrown my chunkla at them.
Oh, no, it's funny. You missed it a minute ago. I was just giving the bishop hell about the fact that he has a thick head of hair and we don't.
Yeah, I'm thinning. Like right here up at the front.
Oh, I got the back.
I got it up at the front and then,
My mom is defending you, actually, saying... No, that's my sister. My sister is defending you, saying you're fashionably late.
Yep.
So stay off. So stay off camera, so they don't see how you actually look.
Yeah, that's all Mexicans are.
Sean wants to know how was your trip to West Virginia?
It was great. Had a barbecue. You guys got an invitation. The
Screw
Lord of
you.
Darkness wants to meet you guys.
I'm the Prince of Darkness.
I said Lord, not Prince.
Well, Prince outranks a Lord.
Eh.
Anyway, no. First of all.
In my book it does.
Anyway. Oh, shut up. Anyhow. But no, we're talking about the Jackalope tonight. And it's weird because... Huh.
But
Hey, Bishop, did you know that your 95-year-old grandfather hasn't lost a hair off his head?
That's cool. To
That's what
know.
your dad is saying.
Okay. Don't blame my dad. Blame my grandpa.
speaking about that,
Oh, God.
I'm waiting until like I hit my late 30s, early 40s. 'Cause that's when I'm gonna start getting the mustache I was growing in, and I can't wait for that.
The gray mustache first.
No, but like I don't know why, but like the older my
Can they hear him?
families are, thicker mustache, and I can't wait to get that Mexican mustache.
Can you guys hear
You can,
Jesus over there?
can sit there.
Nah.
I know. I don't understand why the hell he just...
I already plopped down over here. It's already too late. I don't feel like getting up now.
Oh.
Anyway. Your dad's just dying laughing at this whole show. Anyhow. So, it's interesting that the Jackalope kind of falls in that category with, like, the Fresno Nightwalkers, where people have their opinion of it. And you will not get through to them at all. And, no, it's one of those ones that people get oddly defensive about it, even. And everyone has a relative that has a tall tail. My grandfather claimed he went and hunted them.
Well, I think with Jackalope, like that's.
Yeah, they say they can hear you, by the way.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Uh,
They're like, in my opinion, they're just rabbits with horns.
So, we'll get started with that. So, a lot of people, when they picture the jackalope, they think just the little buggers, you see in America. But here's the creepy thing, actually, that I found. They are not American. What is that ominous glow off in the distance there? Oh, dear. Jesus, you want to stand over here instead? You know,
No,
be a
okay.
shield?
You're the star of the show. Go ahead.
Oh my.
Or just background characters. We don't matter.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're correct on that regard. But anyway, no, the jackalope actually are similar to like. Remember a while back we were saying how every culture has a vampire or a werewolf and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You see jackalopes all over the world. There are stories of horned rabbit-like creatures in Japan. I can't pronounce the name to save my life, but no, there are these horned rodents in Japanese folklore. You see,
And I bet $5, they're like, it's a really cool name. We just can't pronounce it right.
God, yeah, it's like 5 syllables, and if you say it in the wrong order, you accidentally summon a demon or some shit. But one,
Or you say something completely different.
now, one example, and this is one that is considered to be the most reflective of the jackalope and probably where the idea came from. Don't laugh. Wolpertinger. I said don't laugh. The Wolpertinger is a Scandinavian Germanic mythological creature that is described as a small, don't laugh, ball-sized rodent that can sometimes have wings, a long tail, but the big predominant thing, the thing it always has, is antlers. Now, what's interesting is that the Wolpertinger, every time I say it, the bishop like convulses in laughter. So I'm gonna keep finding
I
it.
just like how it sounds.
And you're saying it really well, I feel.
Wolpertinger. Anyway, some stories claim that they can actually rise up onto their back legs. But they are mischievous, magic little creatures who hate people. And if you dare go into their territory, they will prank and undermine you, and they like to steal your things. And
Swiper, no, still.
well, see, it's funny you mentioned that actually, because where is he? Hold on here. I had a note here. There was a book, a children's book, by Walter Moores, I believe I pronounced that name. Walter Moores. Rumo and his Miraculous Adventures, that was all about a Wolpertinger. Except his description of them was that his one, Rumo, was more of a bipedal fox with horns. But that's kind of the core of the Wolpertinger. It's a small furry animal with horns. Most commonly, it's described as looking like a rabbit. Sometimes they have wings, bipedal, things like that. There is this absolutely hideous, horrifying taxidermy, I guess you'd call this a doll, that is on display in a museum in Rheinfelder Beer Hall, Zurich.
It sounds like a museum I want to go to just because of the fucking name.
Well, beer hall, there you go.
And if they don't have beer there, I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
It's Germany.
They probably do.
They probably have a fountain. Did I hear that from No, no, I'm not making this up. That is what the creatures are called. Wolpertinger, or Wolpertinger, excuse me.
There's an entire Wikipedia page on it.
Yeah, see the little freaker?
Yeah, well, Wikipedia isn't reliable as a
Yes, but
Karen being nice.
anyway, the point is that yeah, you can find these weird furry little critters with antlers all over the world. And again, I'm just naming off one of the big examples because a lot of people say they usually are varied. They're not usually a rabbit. They're usually a rodent, described as a rodent with horns or antlers. It's the German one, the Wolpertinger, where it specifically is a rabbit very often. And actually, I think on that page that you're on, Bishop, they have the horrifying picture of, there it is.
What the
I had to see it, so I say everyone else has to too. Can you get that up?
Yeah.
If it's modern Germanic, the W should sound like a V.
Sorry, I forgot.
So it'd be Volpertinger?
Volpertinger.
Volpertinger?
Alright.
See, Wolpertinger sounds more funny. Here it is. Yeah, let that thing just be under your bed tonight and haunt your nightmares.
Duck, duck, goose.
Duck, duck, you're going to hell. Yeah, no. These are very weird creatures, and a lot of people point at them as being the big inspiration of what we know as the jackalope. The jackalope itself...
That looks like a horrible version of a platypus. Like, they were still trying to figure out how to make the platypus look, and this was like the first draft.
Dawson, I looked at the wiki page and screamed.
Well, since Jesus isn't sitting on the couch, we're just going to put...
Oh,
Volpertinger.
why?
Yes!
No.
That's the new co-host.
The hell it is!
Anytime I'm not here, the crazy jumping friend on top with a knife.
That's Scraps.
Crazy friend.
Scraps the kobold.
With the knife.
Oh, Tara, you are a liar. That is not adorable. Puppy monkey baby. That's what its name is going to be now.
It is hideous.
It is hideous.
I won't even try to eat that after I shoot it in the face.
Thank you. Anyway, now, as I was saying, but like I said, there's lots of different variations to these creatures all over the world. Hold on here. Let me get back to my notes. Now, again, most people know them as the American creature. But there are, again, variations. For example, and this is one, Sean, I'm going to need your help here. There is a version of this creature from Persia that dates back to, or rather, it kind of comes to an end in the 13th century. Now, the Persian version, didn't mean for that to sound that way, the Persians' example of this creature, I couldn't find a name. They just call it a creature.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how you...
version.
I'm not sure how you say creature in ancient Persian, but they didn't have a name for the thing. But the interesting thing about this creature was that it didn't have antlers like you see in most of the depictions. This creature had a horn, a single horn, kind of like a narwhal or a unicorn.
Most fantasy animes always have a rabbit and has a spiral looking horn on its forehead. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's like one of the default creatures. Like, let's take a simple animal,
but
other
yeah,
than a slime, and put a horn on it.
Well, yeah, that's what they usually do. But anyway, this Persian creature, again, from what I could see, we don't have a name for the thing. Maybe
we do. It's the Persian version.
I'm kind of hoping Sean can tell me. Ah, he says he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, anyway, this creature, and much like a unicorn, because they say, unicorns have magic for their horn and shit like that, apparently this creature does too. And it was all bad. They were bringers of hexes and misfortune and stuff like that.
It's bad juju.
Yeah, don't mess with the rabbit. Don't mess with the horny rabbit.
That's why it's
Why did I say that into a live mic?
That's why it's the Persian version.
Don't mess with that Persian version.
It's pent out. You don't know what's gonna do.
What's weird, though, is so if we slightly go over to Europe, in the Renaissanceal ages, there's this very unspoken kind of thing that they would do. If you look in a lot of banner artwork, there are rabbits and snails. And usually these creatures seem to be causing mischief or havoc upon people, especially knights. Now, the explanation for why is there so much artwork from the medieval ages of rabbits kicking the crap out of knights?
Because knights are douchebags.
Well, close actually. You're not completely wrong. Very often the rabbit was used as a symbol of humility. Ironically enough, because remember, once upon a time, the pagans, who were then called the Harthans, were actually friends with many of the Christian European societies. And so the rabbit became a sort of symbol of the very humble, wild folk, the Harthans, who had the bad tendency of kind of humbling the big, brave Christians who thought, that they knew better.
They think they know better when they don't.
And that's kind of the thing. Now, what's interesting, though, is that the rabbits were never meant to be depicted as evil. They were, more of a reminder, hey, you're not that much better than your neighbor. Calm down. Calm down, Sir Galahad. However, there is this brief window of time, and I want to say this was around the 1400s, maybe the 15s. Suddenly, these rabbits suddenly had horns and were often depicted more devilishly. Sometimes they'd have black wings even. And of course, that was to tie them more to evil than per se, wild or uncivilized. But once again, there they are, horned rabbits.
Look bad, but in reality, it's a dark spirit trying to tempt us.
I did not need to know that a horny rabbit could tempt you. Anyhow.
We all know I watch anime. We all know
yeah. Yeah. I usually boast that I'm the weirdest person I know, and then you come back from West Virginia every week and just remind me how I'm actually quite vanilla.
Barbecue's good there, isn't it?
No, it's not. Nothing is good there.
You don't know that. You haven't been yet.
Okay, when I see a butthole, I don't need to speculate what's going to come out of it.
You just gotta get in there, bro. That's all. That's what it is. You just gotta get in there.
Don't do it! Ow! Hi there. We have a pink Harthan on the show tonight. There, you just stay there and don't break anything.
No horns.
No horns. Thank goodness. That would have hurt. Arthenian legends. Yeah, maybe we'll talk about that. I'm surprised we haven't, actually. I'm also covered in pink hair now.
Hey-o.
Anyhow. Now, another kind of jackalope that we have to address is, and some people might argue that I'm stretching and I'm kind of being unfair here, but it's my show, so I can make up the rules anyway. Excuse me. Another version of the jackalope is actually an ancient Greek monster, the chimera.
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
The bishop doesn't just turn and start glaring at someone because they did nothing. You did something.
I did nothing. I am an innocent Mexican.
Donson might be.
That's an oxymoron.
Donson might be on this.
New theory: Jesus was replaced with.
What did he say?
He's pointing out that So you went to West Virginia. Now you're back, but you don't want to be on camera. You know what else doesn't like to be on camera? A doppelganger.
And you don't want the camera to see your imperfect form. Are you Jesus?
I am the one and only Jesus. Okay? I am pure and utter perfection.
I don't know. The real Jesus would get us donuts after the show.
You got money for donuts?
The real Jesus would have money for donuts after the show.
Bitch, we both know where I work at.
Do you? Do you know where Jesus works?
Yeah, Walmart. With a bunch of idiots.
I used to work there.
then you know exactly what I'm talking about. A bunch of idiots.
Anyway, though, so the chimera of mythology was a very random thing. Uh-oh. He's actually... Yeah, how do we not know you're not just Bigfoot?
In a suit.
You can